sun starts to set. We're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between these road warriors and the home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here and you with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Melbourne. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Takes away from one. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throw left side, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another.
They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back on 2nd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Hill now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, I'll raise my hand, Kate. When I think of complimentary football, not often enough do I give compliments and credit to special teams units. But that's what they just did. Okay, defense gives up a field goal. Compliment your offense. Compliment your defense. Do your job. Do it well. And set your team up for success.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw here. He'll drop this down, right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
13 yards. First down, Huskies.
From the red zone on first. It is caught left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They are throwing it again. On the screen, this is White. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Anchorage. First down. First down, Anchorage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Huskies pull ahead 6-3 in the first. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Going after try is good by lots. And the Huskies one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Oh, he rocks that tackler. This makes it up to the 25. The Golden Eagles, then their running back, about to get back to work. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And up Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles hold a slim 2-point lead early. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's going to be beautiful.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles push their lead to 3. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Back now, pressure coming. Dump off, caught by his back. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now
3rd down from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on the punt on 4th. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense making its way back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Huskies get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Their offense running back out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Back to throw. That's Hill on the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third and just 2 to go.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 7 and an average first down.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 7.
Throwing it again here. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he is in. Touchdown. The Huskies pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Huskies take a 4-point lead.
Golden Eagles 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Number 26.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Handoff now and a gun. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to the well again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gain in the future.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup.
Motioning the tight end now.
3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives him the first.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Keeps it on the option here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Fits it through the middle. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
That's good. Anchorage. First down. A gain of 40 yards. First down again.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Golden Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
1st and 10 from the 32. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39.
Another carry for him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They give it to him again. They'll couple together a yard there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs from 37. On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've got a screen to the running back. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's another Melbourne. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Rolling left, and they take this in for the score. The Golden Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
one right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles push their lead to 3.
17. Huskies 14.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Hill now to return it. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard line.
Right, trying this straight ahead. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. They're going play action. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. It's a 17-14 ball game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And he's got it. It's in close. He has the touchdown. The Huskies take a 2nd quarter lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Huskies take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. The Golden Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak one. They stop him at the line. No gain.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Working now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's caught at the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 37 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds him on the crossing route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun. This is Loveland looking right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another Melbourne. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a second quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles push their lead to 3.
24. Huskies 21.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Huskies headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw now. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's a big strike to him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's White on the give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Running on second with White. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Huskies.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Golden Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. Got to keep this one and go. We're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Hand off to the back. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This one goes off right tackle. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
I life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
He dodged the tackle. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Huskies are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. Second down pass play coming. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, a run for White. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means first down.
A gain of 12 and an Anchorage first down.
Here's White again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
Anchorage first down. First and 10.
Throwing now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Anchorage first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone on first. There's that man again. It's Hill. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. They'll work against the blitz. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down?
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Huskies take a second quarter lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Huskies take a 4-point lead.
Huskies 31.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Now we're on the counter. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Throwing it on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First down, run with Barkley. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Going from the gun here. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3.
Back now, pressure coming. He's got it. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Golden Eagles push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. As this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play action on first down. Got a man, Patterson has it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
A give right side to White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Melbourne coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Huskies get some late points and the lead. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Huskies take a 4-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles, and this running back, headed back out for a new series. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Lofts one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means third down coming up. Throw here, third down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Golden Eagles getting their punter out there. And they could really use a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off by Travis Hunter.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Golden Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. First down from the 42. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He completes it in traffic. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on Carolina. And this is the Philly tight end. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Panthers move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Jaden Higgins. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. They're going to give him a carry here, just trying to get him some touches, and the defense will not get their touches. He's gone. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Huskies ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.